Hey my lovelies, it's Imogen aka missimoinsane. Welcome to my video. So I bought a faux Hobonichi cover. I bought it from AliExpress. It was just under £10. I will put on screen how much it actually was. And basically it has the two loops so you can close it with a pen. So I just have my Pilot G207 stuffed in there right now. Then once you open it up, I just have my A6 Leuchtturm basically stuffed in the back here. So if we take that out, and this is now how it came. So it has this little loop thing here, and that attaches two very cheap feeling bookmarks. To be honest, I don't feel like that ring is very secure or sturdy or staying in there. I do plan to take these bookmarks off, and I don't know, I might cut that ring off. I haven't fully decided. I am thinking of cutting the ring off and adding an eyelet so I can put some charms on this, is what I'm actually thinking of doing. Or I might hang my charms from one of these large pen loops. Haven't fully decided. I do want to stuff this full and decorate it up. I miss having a file of facts that's decorated. As I said, I have my bullet journal, and I just pretty much slipped that back cover. I'm trying to do this without showing you my personal details too much. I just slipped it in there. You can slip it quite far in so it sits more roughly against this edge, but I liked it sitting a little bit further back, and then I can use it from in here, and I quite like that. I am getting a ruler at some point that's going to fit into this little slot here, or you can put in like another little notebook. So if I just grab the one out of this personal file of facts, and if we just cover that up, we could easily slip this into here, and that will sit quite nicely in there like that. Obviously you could, there we go. So it would be something like that if you wanted. I don't want, I'm just saying that you could if you wanted. And yeah, so I have my adhesive pen loop that I spoke about in my last video, and basically I got 4 of them for £1.50 from AliExpress, and they're like, you could get them in different colours, you could get round or square, and they're just like the faux Leuchtturm pen loops. I also made a pen loop, but that's not here right now, it's over in my other room, simply because I'm trying to move into here, and I just kind of wanted to sort of maybe load it up a little bit, see what that looked like, adding a few bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take stuff out of this because I'm not using it, and I'm going to see if I can't repurpose them into here. So let's see, where am I still going with all these paper clips? There's so many paper clips slotted in here, and there we go. Take that off as well. So I made this little, let me show you it properly. I made this little acetate pocket thing. Literally I just laminated some sheets together, cut 3 pieces out, rounded the corners, and then stapled it together, and I added this extra tab at the top so that it could slot into this pocket here. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be a tiny bit too big to fit in this bottom pocket. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize that by measuring, and I'm just going to recut it and create a new sort of tab for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to is that tail going to be too long? Nope, I think it's going to be right. So I'm just going to slip that in there, and that's created some additional pockets for me. And to hold that in place, I customized this gorgeous girl bow, which I glued onto a hair beret pin. So I'm just going to slide that down into there, and it's going to hold that in place there. And then just take a regular paper clip, and I'm just going to put that, I'm just going to put that on there to hold it down at the other side. And then I have some of these moon sticky notes, which, let's see, I have this, it's like a magnifying glass, but it's got a ruler on it, and it's quite useful. So I'm going to stick that in the pocket behind that main acetate thing that I just created. I'm going to stick my moon sticky notes. Where am I going to stick those? I think I'm going to stick those in the middle, in the bottom pocket, sorry. Then I have this from Joy of Planning, and it's the little Tory guy who has the cat. And then speaking of cats, I've got my cats that I'm going to figure out how and where I want to attach into this somewhere. Maybe somewhere like that. And then I'm going to take this larger paper clip, I'm going to bend it back into shape that I made that has the black ribbon with the white bats. And I'm just going to, where's that going to go? That's too high. I'm going to stick that behind there, so it's like that. I also have this cat one that I made, and I'm going to see if I can't, where am I going to put him? I might take that paper clip off of there and use this to hold that pocket in place. I just glued some paper clips onto the back of this Killstar style cat patch. And we're going to do that, or are we going to attach that onto this outer pocket here? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to attach it to that outer pocket all the way across. And then it's kind of curved already anyway because of the spine. I'm going to grab that paper clip back that was holding this pocket down like that. I'm going to grab this additional paper clip. I'm going to stick that on this middle pocket, am I? Or am I not? Now I'm going to stick it next to the back one there. I'm going to stick it on the inside. So yeah, so there's a start idea for how I'm going to, I'll probably add more stuff. But yeah, and then, as I said, I'm going to remove this. In fact, I am going to cut that loop off at the top because I don't want it. Go, it's gone now, and I think I might lose that. And then I wanted to add the charms, so add them onto this bottom loop of the two so that they're not in the way when I'm trying to write in my bullet journal. And then let's have a look. Put your pen through the top loop, through the bottom loop, push down, and there. So that is now what we have. And I am really considering if I want to add an elastic around the outside of this. I may take these off of here and attach them via an eyelet up at the top of here actually. But generally speaking, I now have a pretty decked out, or a little bit decked out planner of sorts. I may attach this one to this side, and then I said snap an eyelet in there, put a hole in the center, and then add an elastic. That's what I think I'm going to do. Punch, and then I'm gonna figure out where exactly I made those dots and try and get it as central as possible. I'm gonna take down to that. I'm gonna punch a hole in the two, and then I'm gonna take that back out and pop my eyelet in there and make sure it's through both pieces of material. I'm going to stick it through to the front, and then I'm going to put it into my eyelet setter. It's already set for eyelets, and now I have this and this, so I have an eyelet there, and then I'm going to swap it back over to there. And if you want, you can put some black tape over those. I'm just going to grab my black Sharpie. I'm just going to colour over it. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what charm I want to put on the front. My stash of Tim Holtz stuff, so let's see. Foolish Mortals, maybe. Salvaged. Enjoy the Journey. Journey. Embrace. Dream if you'll live ever. Ooh. I'm going to do this possibility begins with imagination. Yeah. And then I'm going to take some of that 2mm elastic that I used in my other planner, and basically put this around here, leave myself a slight tail so we can knot it. Then I want to thread our charm onto the elastic first. Then I want to thread making sure it's the right way up. Well, that's not really important, just, yep. I thread both those pieces through that eyelet hole, wrap them on the inside, tie them in a knot as close to the end as we can. And yep, that's not going to go through that. Then I want to cut them off a little bit closer to the elastic knot. I want to grab my, well, I did have a lighter. I'll grab another one. And we're just going to melt those ends, and that stops them from fraying. But be careful you don't burn yourself or touch this, because this is going to be really hot. And if you want, you can kind of fuse that knot a little bit, like so. And on that, I'm going to shorten this ball chain a little bit. Put that through that hole. Fasten it. Go. Stick all those charms to the outside. And then let's thread our Leuchtturm back into this back pocket, like so. Then when it closes and we stick the elastic round, we can move this onto the front. Of course it's upside down. And despite the fact that we purposely checked and double checked, there we go. Okay. And then when you pull it to the front, it's the right way up. There we go. Then we have this. And it's going to sit close to that bottom pen loop. And now we have, ta-da! And that's just going to hold it a little bit more closed. We can still put our pen into those double holes. In fact, we can put it into those double holes then behind the elastic. Like so. So then the elastic holds the pen in there as well. And then we have, ta-da! Let's see, let's push that up a little bit so it doesn't stick out the bottom. And then I have my charms, which my charms are a pair of geeky glasses, this enamel panda, this little heart that says Imogen, because that's my name, and I have the little Spooky Box Club bat and the little Spooky Box Club Ouija planchette. So I hope you can see them okay, but they're just the charms that I currently have on here. And then the Tim Holtz charm across the elastic. So then we can open the elastic, we can remove the pan, we can open it up, and we can decorate it as much as we like. And then we can open it up to wherever we're at and use our, yeah. So I'm happy. I also wanted to keep this pen loop in here. I was considering cutting it off or something, but I want to keep this in here because sometimes I'm going to want to take a smaller bag, and I'm just going to literally want to take this and like be able to, I mean my pen does fit in there. It's a bit of a push, but my pen does fit. And then grab the elastic from the back and stick it over. Then I can just put this in my bag without having to take all the decorative stuff, and it's just lightweight, and that's why I wanted this for, so that it would be, I could do that and not have the bulk, or I can have the bulk depending on if I'm at home or going out. So yeah, so that is how my Faux Hobonichi altered cover panned out. And again, I stick that round, and there we go. I quite like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.